Hello and welcome to SKTV News. You're watching Primetime English News with HEMABATI. First, the headlines. Rajya Sabha returns Manipur Appropriation Bill 2025 and Manipur Goods and Services Tax Amendment Bill 2025 to Lok Sabha amid opposition protests over SIR issue. MP Sajjab Laishram urges Centre to detect, identify and deport illegal Myanmar and Bangladesh nationals from Manipur before census and delimitation. High Court of Manipur takes suo motu cognizance of worsening road conditions across the state, registering public interest litigation titled Monitoring of Road Conditions in the State of Manipur. Imagi Mera convenor Th Sujata alleges central government's approval for construction of German Road and Tiger Road clearly reflects stance in favouring cookies. Maheshwar Thangaujam writes to Union Minister of State for Social Justice and Empowerment Ramdas Athawale regarding non-disbursement of funds under PMJAY to hospitals in Manipur. And All Manipur Kidney Transplant Patients Welfare Association appeals for clearance of pending PMJAY dues to prevent suspension of scheme in private hospitals from August 16. Now let's take a look at the news in detail. Rajya Sabha has returned the Manipur Appropriation Bill 2025 and Manipur Goods and Services Tax Amendment Bill 2025 to Lok Sabha amid vociferous protest by opposition MPs over Special Intensive Revision SIR issue. The Manipur Appropriation Bill authorizes withdrawal of funds from the state's consolidated fund for the financial year 2025-26, while the GST Amendment Bill seeks to implement GST Council decisions, replacing the earlier ordinance. Opposition MPs who had earlier marched to the Election Commission headquarters and were detained entered the House during the debate, demanding that Leader of Opposition Mallikarjun Kharge be allowed to speak. They raised slogans against the SIR exercise in Bihar. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman accused opposition of speaking about Manipur but voting against its budget, criticizing them for disrupting proceedings on unrelated issues while state financial matters were under consideration. Despite protests and many MPs shouting no during the voting, both money bills were passed in the upper house through a voice vote and returned to the Lok Sabha. Rajya Sabha MP Sajjab Laishram has urged Centre to detect, identify and deport illegal foreign nationals based on 1961 as cut-off year before conducting census and delimitation exercise in Manipur. The MP raised the matter in the Rajya Sabha today. While drawing the attention of the House, MP Sajjab said, indigenous people of Manipur will suffer if census and delimitation exercise are carried out before the detection, identification and deportation of illegal Myanmar nationals and Bangladeshi nationals from Manipur. The MP further maintained that MHA has asked states to detect, identify illegal immigrants from Myanmar and Bangladesh on May 19, 2025, but no concrete steps are seen in Manipur till date. He added that conducting census before the settlement of issues of illegal immigration will cause social unrest in Manipur and it will result to forfeiture of constitutional rights for indigenous Manipuri. Speaking further, MP Sajjab also highlighted various inconsistency in census reports of 2001 and 2011, especially for Manipur. He maintained that Manipur witnessed abnormal increase of population, but the issue has not been rectified, while substantiating his demand for detection of illegal immigrants before the census and delimitation exercise.
It will be very unfortunate for the indigenous people of Manipur if the census operation is carried out before detection, identification and deportation of illegal Myanmaris and Bangladeshis who have already settled in different parts of Manipur. Before the settlement of illegal immigrant issues will cause social unrest in the state, and it will also be a forfeiture of constitutional rights for indigenous Manipuris to carry out delimitation process based on that proposed census. Such census data is a very important document for planning and implementation of development works and for future delimitation process. Census report of 2001 and 2011 of Manipur are very controversial and counter from many angles due to abnormal increases of population, but no rectification in this regard is made so far. In 3 subdivisions of Senapati district, Manipur, an extraordinary quantum jump of population growth around 202.88% were recorded in between 2001 and 2011 census, enclosed as table number 1. And also census report of 1991 and 2001 saw 40% abnormal increase of population in several subdivisions of Manipur, enclosed as table number 2. Sir, considering all these facts and figures, I urge upon the Union government to detect, identify and deport the illegal foreign nationals fast based on 1961 as cut year before conducting census and delimitation process.
High Court of Manipur has taken sumo to cognizance of worsening road conditions across the state, registering public interest litigation titled Monitoring of Road Conditions in the State of Manipur. The move follows a detailed report by Manipur State Legal Services Authority highlighting severe deterioration in road infrastructure, particularly those leading to hospitals, courts, schools and markets. The MAS-LSA report, based on surveys by all district legal services authorities, DLSAs, documented pothole-filled stretches, GPS-tagged images, witness testimonies and incidents of serious accidents, including injuries to school children and legal professionals. The report also noted repeated public complaints and protests over the issue. The PIL names the Chief Secretary, Principal Secretary PWD, Principal Secretary Commissioner Rural Development and Panchayati Raj, Chief Engineer PWD and Chief Engineer MSRRDA as respondents. It argues that the state's failure to provide safe, motorable roads violates Article 21 of the Constitution, which guarantees the right to life and dignity, citing a recent Supreme Court ruling that safe, well-maintained roads form part of fundamental rights under Articles 19, 1G and 21. With the monsoon worsening road conditions, the PIL seeks urgent judicial directions for time-bound repairs, formation of a monitoring committee and submission of a detailed status report on road inventories, tenders, budgets and timelines. The division bench headed by Chief Justice K. Somasekhar and Justice A. Guneshwar Sharma has issued notices to the respondents through the Advocate General, returnable by September 8, 2025. The court has also directed submission of a complete list of authorities responsible for road repair and maintenance in both valley and hill districts to enable the inclusion of all necessary parties in the proceedings. Convener of Imagi Mera, T.H. Sujata, has accused a centre of favouring the cause of Kuki community, citing the recent direction by Ministry of Development of North-Eastern Region, donor to Manipur government, to consider the proposal for a dedicated road corridor connecting the hill areas of the state that came in response to the memorandum submitted by Kuki CSO to centre. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, Thokchom Sujata alleged that centre is under the influence of Kuki CSOs, as it has directed the state government to allow the construction of a road in the hills, even when Naga and Meitei communities are protesting against the construction of Tiger and German road. On the other hand, centre has so far failed to facilitate free movement along national highways, as Kuki CSOs have been against it. While expressing desire for centre to look to communities in state on equal term, Sujata said MLAs in the state have preferred to remain silent under the pretext of President's rule in the state. She added the elected representatives have not put in satisfactory pressure to claim for a popular government. She also maintained that Meitei community is peace-loving community, and this has been shown by the facilitation of talk between Meitei CSOs and Thado Inpi at Imphal recently.
अखोइना सिगी जर्मन की रोड से सरकार ले ngay matam de gi moi road ama seme se khoi myam da haijara lakpani kana ko bim da tabi gi de adu ta da na la e du ga mi dinga si daklaw na khadara isne ba ya de hai ba mi du na sum hai ge to ge ba akhoi gi apun ba pamba idea of Manipur pamba mi sina sumaina to holaga di masi yamna farak ta bo rakani ngasi akhoi gi party ne na double engine ne na lai ri ba adu gi opposition sumai re oi ga da agenda da di mathong na bu thok ta wa ama ta ngang ba ngam de ba leader oi ba khoi myam de gi खोलो अंत बुता देबा अखोई की प्रेसिडेंट इचेम सरदार गसी सो तुम हाइजरी सिदी तौरी ब खुदी मक से सुम यारगा लेसे हैब्रा ब खोइ से यारग तब पोतु दी डिफेंस खरा तो बियो हाइबसबु लैरी ब एमएलए द लैरी ब सस्पेंड द लैरे खोइ ना प्यार थमसी याम नुगाई बे की पुंसी द लेली ब नोय खोइ सिना करी रो ब नोय ना पाम सिना नो मत मोइना लैबा सिगी इरमदम सिगी दमक द ने हाइदना लाव ब खोब करी याव खगे मी की दी जंत्र मंत्र दा दाना फमंगा मी दुने अतो सो separate पियो ना दाना फमंगा मे ब मी दी से मे हम खंगना खंगना ना थौ तो वारा का सुनोय न वारा वी सिवे बता दी कमारी हिंग बिन दोइनो बखोय नोय बो कमानो खो रेस्पेक्ट तो दोइनो बो नोय मी हुने थागत करगसु नोय रेस्पेक्ट तो होलक्तम से नासाना ने खंगो बा अदुगा सेंटर सु खोय की स्टेट ना सु नेशनल हाईवे हंगोगा मसिदा रिलीजन खुदी मक चट प याबगी मसिगी अवेयरनेस बी केदमनी
Maheshwar Thongnaujam, President of Republican Party of India, Thawale, Manipur State Committee, has lodged formal complaint with Union Minister of State for Social Justice and Empowerment, Ramdas Athawale, regarding a non-disbursement of funds under the Pradhan Mantri Jan Arogya Yojana, PMJAY, to hospitals in Manipur. Submitting the letter at the Union Minister's office in Delhi, Maheshwar expressed concern that despite several hospitals in the state being empaneled under PMJAY, payments for treatments provided have not been released. He said this has severely affected healthcare services in one of India's most economically backward states. He pointed out that the Association of Healthcare Providers India, AHPI Manipur chapter, along with affiliated hospitals, has decided to discontinue the PMJAY scheme from August 16 due to non-payment. He warned that this step would add to the hardships of residents already facing economic distress and limited medical access due to the ongoing conflict. As per the PMJAY scheme, eligible individuals are entitled to free health coverage of up to ₹5 lakh per year. Maheshwar further appealed to the Health and Family Welfare Minister to look into the matter urgently and ensure that all outstanding payments under the PMJAY scheme in Manipur are cleared so that the intended benefits reach the people. All Manipur Kidney Transplant Patients Welfare Association has urged the government to reimburse the pending dues for PMJAY claims in private hospitals of the state. Notably, private hospitals that are being empaneled under PMJAY have announced plan to temporarily suspend the benefits of the health scheme from August 16 if the government failed to clear the outstanding dues of the beneficiaries who received treatment. In a video release, members of the association expressed serious concern on the matter, stating that many kidney patients who are undergoing free dialysis with the help of the health scheme in private hospitals will be left on lurch. They asserted that hundreds of kidney patients are undergoing regular dialysis at Shri Hospital, Babina Hospital, Trivi Hospital and many other private hospitals under PMJAY. Continuing that the patients, which include IDPs taking refuge at relief camps, are living below the poverty lines. The association members added that their lives are hanging in the thread, as they would not be able to bear the expenses of dialysis once the PMJAY services availing in private hospitals are suspended.
Kidney ki leiriba dialysis toriba sing amadi kidney transplant toriba sing maru ina aikoi na thengnajaba aikoi da labor record ki matung ina di lairab prajana to oiba aikoi da di kidney patient oiriba dialysis toriba aikoi da di hojik haiba pot sidi tamna dialysis tobo ngangdadana aroiba da di kidney bu naraba dialysis ti mathau taragadi akoina dialysis to bung ngamaktabnina mase hana payment puthoga reimbursement ki matam du ngai ngamoi to bonina akoi hingbagi tanja adu akoi legene have thajade aduna masi private hospital singchigi toliba crore singche tuba matangda mari leinaba department na clear to biraga hojik suspend tang tara ga taruk tagi togani haidana hai se masi ki khungpham ase handopiu.
Kairao constituency MLA Lorimbam Rameshwar has emphasized the need for inculcating patriotism among the youths and to all in the state. He was speaking at the patriotic poem recitation competition held today at Junction Restaurant located at Hairangoitong Nimthingcha Karo. As many as 25 poets recited their patriotic poems at the event, which was organized by Kongthang News on the theme Athoba Singgi Khuya Khada Kathok Chaba. Speaking further, MLA Rameshwar recounted the history of the advent of Hinduism in the state through the influence of a Hindu priest called Shantidas Gosai that allegedly led to the creation of rift between hills and valley people. He also said that the power tussle among the Manipuri princes has also given an advantage to the Britishers to conquer the state, while underscoring the importance of highlighting this dark phase of Manipur's history to the younger generations. Stressing on the prevailing situation in the state, the BJP legislature highlighted the untold miseries being endured by the people since the onset of the crisis, while adding that it shattered the public's hope for improvement of the state's economy during the BJP second tenure. Attributing the prevailing situation to the lack of a deserving leader, Rameshwar added that the leaders and bureaucrats may not understand the hardships faced by the people. He also underlined the growing need for producing deserving leaders.
Economy asikumatik down chale bai ko am tale business kuni manglu 70% down chale asikumatik wana re ala yam nungai na khalam ba ko BJP na pan ba second time asida ona dena thok ana ko lebak chu aduma ko hena khange tabaki de chathok pa yada ba economy rum sokpa asikumatik hena nungai maro na tabaka dai ba je ko asikumatik nungai kem sa pa yade ching de mana gai thok thok chu ya ba ko tingjalak pa sigi madakta so so ko la ko sarkar gi thok ya mapan gi pham sing sudok ki ba lebas mapan ni su ki badana lady ko yi Manipur de le ba Manipur sing ha da thok su ba long cha ma am le da masi pur mo sing se leader ma kha rin pole ada chum leader ma siam ba ba mai to nga sing lady alam ma am sina ba hok le ban ha sing ta pi ra kan da ba leader ma photo ko da am chaw nei ma ten pang ne wa kun do mayam da e photo chai
Manipur Thugai ba kana ba ba kana akon ma shaka ma chul kujin ma do kari kana divide dun police hadri ko shi kana proxy war to ye jo kinga ko yi an khang ta ko ye ba ke phim mai ai de ti an jing shi ba dunia jo na ko ye tar kam ban haram ba mole kana no wino ge torba de tor khaba ko bien je ni ba tere pa tusi ti sa ke amar ba division of mo sha ba ako ki share sha khang de ni share sha ba so khang de ba to ki dire ba ta so khang de shi ki phim da ko yi dai re na ko ji am ba ki ko ya ba de tungi ho na ki ba ko yi Jubilan Budurban had allowed to put doctor very well. She was it.
Now, before we move on, it's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Great opportunity for local operators. SKTV is expanding. Come and be a part of SKTV revolution with high-speed internet, IPTV along with OTT and other benefits. We are building stronger connections through franchising. Become a local cable operator and provide reliable information and entertainment to your neighbors. Unlock your growth with our technology and top-tier service. So if you're looking for exclusive partnership opportunities, then please call us at 700-5259-437 or 897-420-9157.
Skate broadband service na miyam gi damak kudong sabak ya puduna lakseri high speed internet service ki tuan plan sing laser 450 plan da 200 mbps speed Wi-Fi IPTV channel sani yankai hena amasung SKTV gi OTT phanbigani 550 plan da 300 mbps speed Wi-Fi IPTV channel sani yankai hena amasung SKTV gi OTT phanbigani 700 plan da 500 Mbps speed Wi-Fi IPTV channel Saniyangkai hena amasung SKTV gi OTT fangbigani. 850 plan da unlimited 100 Mbps speed Wi-Fi IPTV channel Sohumyangkai hena OTT da SKTV Z5 amadi atai OTT tara mari fangbigani. 1000 plan da unlimited 125 Mbps speed Wi-Fi IPTV channel Sohumyangkai hena OTT da SKTV Z5 Sonelif amadi atai OTT tara mari fangbigani. 1300 plan da unlimited 150 Mbps speed Wi-Fi IPTV free IP box channel Samriyangkai hena OTT da SKTV Z5 Sonelif Zio Hotstar amadi atai OTT tara mari fangbigani. 1800 plan da unlimited 200 Mbps speed Wi-Fi IPTV free IP box channel Samriyangkai hena OTT da SKTV Z5 Sonelif Zio Hotstar Lionsgate Play amadi atai OTT tara mari fangbigani. 2500 plan da unlimited 300 Mbps speed Wi-Fi IPTV free IP box channel Samriyangkai hena OTT da SKTV Z5 Sonelif Zio Hotstar Lionsgate Play amadi atai OTT tara mari fangbigani. Customer request da ETV Win Hoisoi natraga Sun NXT su lobi yagani. Akupa marol gidamak Kaisampat Junction da laiba SK office natraga Sangai Promamang Lekai da laiba SKTV office da lakpiu mobile number sing 8974 633 320 natraga 8974 209 152 da call to birak pasu yagani. Skate.
Welcome back. You're watching SKTV Primetime English News. More news and updates. Thado MP Manipur TIM has categorically rejected the allegations made by Kuki MP Manipur KIM in its August 8 press release, calling them false, misleading and provocative. In a statement signed by Joint General Secretary Mango Thado, TIM accused KIM of attempting to distort history, undermine the distinct Thado indigenous identity and provoke communal tensions. The rebuttal came in response to KIM's criticism of TIM's August 6 visit to Imphal for the Road to Peace in Manipur initiative. TIM stressed that Thado people are not Kuki and operate under their own constitution adopted in 2016 to protect their rights and heritage. The organization alleged that during the ongoing crisis, Kuki supremacies issued death threats to Thado leaders and created fake Thado groups pushing for separate administration under Kuki ideology. Rejecting Kim's past resolutions as irrelevant, TIM maintained that lasting peace in Manipur must involve all indigenous communities, not just talks between the Government of India and Kuki Zomi Mar militant groups. It warned that KIM's branding of TIM as an enemy of the Kuki people was dangerous and communal in nature. TIM also condemned what it calls extremist rhetoric from some Kuki church leaders, warning that radicalism is a major obstacle to peace. It urged the government to tackle Kuki radicalism with the same seriousness as other extremist threats, and if not, to provide arms for Thado's self-defense. TIM reaffirmed its commitment to the August 6 covenant with Manipur civil society groups, calling it a historic step towards indigenous unity. The statement concluded stating that Thados are the undisputed champions of peace in Manipur and calling on authorities to stop legitimizing non-indigenous Kuki CSOs and militant groups under the suspension of operation agreement. A fast-track special court at Lfield Park has convicted a 45-year-old man for sexual offence against a minor in case that was filed in 2016. The person convicted for the crime has been identified as Oinam Robin Chandra, son of late Oinam Chandra Mohan of Tokpaching Mayai Laikai under Waikong Police Station. The man has been convicted under Section 416 IPC for the offence of cheating by personation and under Section 4 of the POCSO Act 2012 for sexual offence on minor girl. The man had pretended to be Moirangthem Dave alias Sanjit Singh of Tobal Ningombam through a mobile phone through a wrong number, and he sexually assaulted the minor girl in 2016. The court also directed jailer of Manipur Central Jail, Sajiwa, to produce the convicted person for sentence hearing on August 18, 2025. Movement of goods and vehicles have resumed along Imphal-Jiribam National Highway number 37 after it was halted by a massive landslide that occurred at an area located between K. Sinam village and T. Laijang village and the Kangpopi district yesterday. Construction companies have put in lots of efforts to clear the debris from the highway and ensure the movement of traffic resume by today. It may be mentioned that various vehicles, including goods-laden trucks, were stranded along the highway after a massive landslide struck the highway stretch yesterday. As part of Har Ghar Tiranga campaign 2025, District Administration Tobal organized a Tiranga rally at the district. Deputy Commissioner Tobal Hana Kamai officially flagged off the rally from Mini Secretariat Complex Tobal, which passed through various locations in the district. Speaking to reporters, Hana Kamai asserted that the event was organized to instill patriotic sentiments and social responsibility, besides creating awareness about the values of the national tricolor flag that incorporates values of freedom, unity, and democracy. The rally was also attended by ADM A. Amarjit Sharma, Additional SP Tobal, and other district-level officers. The A112 Battalion of CRPF today launched Har Ghar Tiranga campaign in collaboration with students of Elite Higher Secondary School, Kangpopi, as part of the run-up to the 79th Independence Day celebrations. The campaign, inaugurated on the school premises, is aimed at boosting the spirit of patriotism and unity among school-going children. Officers of the battalion encouraged students to actively participate in the movement and display the national tricolor with honor and dignity. As part of this nationwide initiative, the program seeks to instill a deeper sense of pride and belonging towards the country, inspiring the younger generation to uphold the values of freedom and national integrity. The Har Ghar Tiranga campaign in Kangpopi will continue until August 15, when the nation will mark its 79th Independence Day. Proscribed Socialist Revolutionary Party SOREPA has announced a 12-hour general strike on August 15, boycotting Independence Day celebration of India. In a press note that was issued by Secretary, Publicity and Organization MC Yaifabi asserted that Manipur became independent on August 14, 1947, after it was ruled by British since its defeat in 1891, Anglo-Manipur War. It is a known fact that Manipur had a responsible government under Manipur State Constitution Act 1947. However, it was short-lived after the Maharaja of Manipur was forced to sign the merger agreement at Shillong Residency, paving the way for integration of Manipur to India. The press note further informed that it is established fact that Manipur was forcibly made to join the Indian Union, and ever since, various groups have been fighting to restore the independence of Manipur. It also informed that proscribed SOREPA will impose a general strike from 5 a.m. to 5 p.m. of August 15 to boycott the celebration of India's Independence Day. The general strike, however, will be relaxed for emergencies, press, and other religious ceremonies. Meanwhile, the Coordination Committee, CORCOM, a conglomerate of proscribed 7 outfits, has also announced a shutdown from 1 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. of August 15 to boycott the Independence Day celebration of India. In a press note that was issued by media coordinator of CORCOM, M. Sakhen asserted that Manipur has suffered ever since it was forced to join India in 1949. Century-old Manipur, Kanglei Pag, was made a union territory of India in 1956, and the controversial Armed Forces Special Powers Act 1958 was imposed in the state. CORCOM further alleged that India has tried to divide communities in Manipur through implementation of certain acts and policies, such as the law to divide hills and valley of Manipur. It also alleged that the seeds of division sowed by India has resulted to fueling of ethnic tensions among communities. Korkum also asserted that the ongoing conflict in Manipur is part of larger geopolitical game of India, which is being played out using militant groups from outside the state that are under suspension of agreement with India by taking advantage of the current conflict in neighboring Myanmar. The statement further maintained that all indigenous communities must remember that freedom and independence cannot be achieved through Indian constitution. And as a result, Korkum has decided to boycott the independence celebration of India on August 15. The shutdown will exempt 4 essential services: medical, electricity, water supply, fire service, press, and religious activities. Aids and appliances have been distributed to persons with disabilities, PWDs, and senior citizens under ADIPS scheme and PVY scheme during a function held today at Dera Sapam Leirak in Imphal West District. The function was jointly organized by Relief Center for the Welfare of Differently Abled Persons, Manipur in collaboration with Composite Regional Center, CRC, Imphal, Pradhan Mantri Divyasha Kendra, PMDK Imphal, and Artificial Limbs Manufacturing Corporation of India, Alimco. Speaking at the event, Patsoi Constituency MLA Sapam Kunjageshwar appealed all to stop looking PWDs as inferior from normal people and treat them with respect and kindness. Emphasizing on the prevailing situation in the state, the MLA urged all indigenous communities in the state to strive towards restoration of peace and peaceful coexistence among different communities. During the function, motorized tricycles, wheelchairs, walking sticks with seat, walking sticks, hearing aids, cervical collar, and other items were distributed to 60 differently abled persons.
What they have done, what they do, it is not that they have taken very serious. Summa Tabakshan, I want to talk to the boy. Young long time vision, we walked away. Just leave you, given a million hundred the touch of you know, the origin almost. Handiki launched the Barasakana, Barasaki, Lamina, Armina, separate process, centralizing that. A quickie, Zati, me doesn't know it up beyond you around. Okay, you. A quick sheet on the table. At Quaker 35, it's groups, I must say. Kamai don't lasting with the games, I must say. Poem Lama,
Changangai Gram Panchayat Chairperson Inaubaning Thojam has refuted the charges levelled against him in connection with the alleged assault on a job card holder. Addressing a press meet held today at Changangai Maninglekai, Inauba termed the incident as unfortunate, adding that it aims to tarnish his image and obstruct the Manrega activities by taking political advantage. He further asked all concerned not to repeat such act.
Level Chiba Todongi talked about all the Matunga from the Tonin de Dubu. Tori Batabashida, Soy Angamdo, Kayno Tapna Kona Hibimota, with the Maria Tiate, and a group of Mother Razmiti, Kudong Trava Lonaraga, Doma Akuba Mianga, Don Mumanada Badu, Tobu, what is the Magi, Pamba Potoka, me a monato would have to yet and a year position to Tobigno Mashi, will later learn my arms is not. Mating or even is Ocasek and Sudia, I'm letting me, the enemy Pisaka Pogai, Tobok Sudiam Tosia de Gari, Wivani Kangi, me, Nekoni Kangi, Tobok Sudia, de no the Punipan Tobok Suavani, Dusukanapsuya, Mamagi, Tobok Jokarka, Huzika, Karakanavale, Abizu, Mayamna Pazana Gianta, Viva Pay, Aduga, Matungazu, Sugumba Tabak, Yaman Tadaba, Masia Topazaga, Topa, Aina Paivazaga, what I did Mashi, section you talked about Mashi, Ton, Bigano Yaragiti.
Benaro have a Lupizina, Jokakin, Mihuni, Kapa, Hazimayam, Koi, Wachigo, and Yanaraga, Melkudima Loyanaraga, Potosica, Nari never. Sajidama wants the hive, Anamika, Hive Angse, Binarosina, I did not give us Sangba, Hemado Hantor, or Hivamatamza, Mana Hideba. I get account the Sangba Chadi, Ilo Shangre, I do not queen and Poki account the Kaidri, Mazu Hangde, Nang Pigro, Hivako, I did a queen of Kainone, Binarosina, Haji Mise, Tongdeba. Mayama Yao decision no in a piraga, no in a pangi the man was panging in Yaduna, Nankainumita, Pig, Hibano, Hibasita. I don't wish the pig cook habits a cambolite, Nankayam cannot again, Nankingam Dragana, Ayum the Taro, she never my hides. Adeda ajiki binarugi machanu pisna adudi nang palagera nang palola nang silola one hana duma haina badagi khana chana di khu thongna rane khoi ju kham tokna bo honari ne adu tanja da karom da kana kandagi mai makhuji thingjaloi nok de ajiki babita ha banu pisi da makhori de lami e lamak padagi babita ju masanga thopagi maju mangon de lamai ba makhuji pharaga dumana ma kupak na thai na khoi u howe tha di thare ka semki thari ba po semana hana lamak padagi manong tha bane.
One-day awareness program on food fortification and good manufacturing, good hygienic practices was held today at the auditorium of Library and Information Center, Kakching, located at Kakching, Phosupot, Lekai. The awareness program organized by Food Safety Administration, Health Department, in collaboration with Integrated Child Development Services, ICDS project, Kakching, Department of Social Welfare, was attended by Chief Medical Officer, Kakching Dr. Thaudem Rajain, ICDS Kakching DPO Ningthaujam Parango and Designated Officer, Food Safety Administration Kakching and Devendru. During the function, Food Safety Officer Kakching Surendro delivered lectures on food fortification and good hygienic practices, while State Food Analyst Medical Directorate CH Sanajauba presented a demonstration for testing food samples. State Health Society, Manipur State Telemanas and Yaol, the Youth Network Imphal organized a mental health awareness cum counseling program at Oriental College, Tagyal today. District Nodal Officer, Imphal East for District Mental Health Program, Dr. M.A. Sabir, Principal of Oriental College, Dr. S. Ranjit, Clinical Psychologist of Telemanas, Cell Manipur and Counselor of Yaol, the Youth Network Imphal, Naurim Vidyalaxmi, graced the program, which was attended by the students and staffs of Oriental College. Speaking on the sideline, Coordinator of Internal Quality Assurance Cell, Oriental College, Kongkham Biplab, said the awareness program was organized with the aim to help students in dealing with mental health issues.
Hojikani matamasi akhoi stresses and strains mayam laibana satra singsu curricular ki khatana tana extra curricular and akhoi hojik Manipur da laiba conflict induced society sidai strains se adagi mental stress mayam laibana stressors sing laibana masi akhoi kamaina tawraga address tawba yabage habisi akhoi na ngasi ki program se akhoi lingnagani aduna sigumba program sina satra amasung oja singda loinamakta akhoi ki benefit tawgadra na khanjai aduna masi yamna significant oiba akhoi ki issue mani mental health se especially for holistic well-being of not only the students but also of the teachers. Aduna koina explore tawning isi kamain tawraga mental health issues face tawba satra natraga even oja sing pawda karam makoi coping mechanisms support mechanisms pangani habadunga se koi sigi forum sidis da koi discuss tawadarende.
Assam Rifles personnel at Ketilmanbi Unit Hospital provided life-saving medical aid to a 45-year-old woman from Moidangpok village who suffered a venomous snake bite while working in the fields. The victim, Bembem, was brought to the hospital in a conscious but deteriorating state, showing symptoms of envenomation. The medical team administered anti-venom promptly and stabilized her vitals through continuous monitoring. Her condition improved within hours and she was discharged in a stable state before being referred to RIMS for further care. In another initiative, Assam Rifles facilitated a regional mass recruitment drive in Churachandpur district in collaboration with a youth-focused NGO. The event, which is first of its kind in the region, was attended by local aspirants who interacted via video call with recruiting agency representatives. Candidates were briefed on job opportunities, eligibility and career pathways. The drive aimed to promote lawful employment, reduce vulnerability to exploitation and promote socio-economic development. Shri Govindaji Temple Board Brahma Sabha has appealed all concerned to stop selling meat curries nearby the temple complex. Addressing a press meet held today at Shri Govindaji Temple Board located at Palace Compound, Imphal, Secretary of the Temple Board Kakching Tabam Bhupendro asserted that selling meat curries nearby the temple has hurt the sentiments of the priests and devotees by evoking a strong sense of discomfort to them. While endorsing to the recent upload of 4 videos selling meat near the Govindaji temple in social media by one Barish Sharma, Bhupendra added that banning of slaughtering animals and selling meat have been traditionally avoided in and around the temple since ages as a part of maintaining its sanctity. The temple board secretary urges all to stop carrying out any such activity nearby the temple.
Hinabagi Lanpanda, Lantenari B, Lantenari Bakayana, Mapam Chatuna, Hotel Nutel, Pamba Kotpa, Magi Hinanabi Honabada, Tainadagi, Paramparadagi, Torokava, Shri Govindi, Magi, Anakpajaga, Singa, Cookput, Kogi, Sanga, Ayaga, Adoba, Mayom, Yon, Kota Togodo, Bangta Singi, Michael Dagi, Yamna, Achoba, Sapu Makap, Akoida, Pishal, Ekoi Govindi, Koi Police Packet, Amaji, CRPF, Lady Bamayanchina, Tauragasu, Tingbani, Tingbahisi, Bakoida Yamna, Kanda Wahi Wata, Tauraga, Tobasunate, Ado Monohamayum, Bari Sharma, Mama Sasu, Magi personal interest, Holy Tauriba, Makoi, Maduna Sinpam, Oeraga, Maduna Sendalambi, Oeriba Kangu, Sinta, Aduda. Akoina Mama Samana intentionally Mana Madu Piven Nate Hana Lojage, Akoina Hibasida Karigumba, Yabiragadi, Payartagadi, Lekai Mapali, Sigalekai Dugi Club, Mairapai, Akoi Tanajage, Hajage, Hina to Kanjabani, Adubu, Nagabron, Bangarang, I pet Telezabada, Koina Kalambadua, Hipakal, Adubi Wang, Madame, Akoina Kalam, Henjan Kalambado, very unfortunate like Tibani, Aduna. Natung tabada do makata no to bigano haina koti pranam pogjagal na gasig mi phamasi kogjagal.
Democratic People's Front DPF today mourned the passing away of its secretary for Women Wing, Atom Ningol RK Ongbi Somibala alias Nongpuk Leima of Tarungkhut, during a condolence meeting that was held at the party office at Wangkai Ningthim Pukrimapal. During the condolence meet, DPF President Dr. Naringbam Rajiv Kumar, along with its members, recalled the contributions by late Somibala as the Secretary of Democratic People's Front DPF Women Wing. Attendees also observed 2-minute silence in honor of the departed soul. DPF also expressed solidarity to grieving family members.
Madam Somibala realized Problema Haram Yamanumaidawa Dami Kuamada Purpuna Haruna Sajjab to the Mike Song Manzava Amani Vedana Munukita Oriba Awana Musu Purpuna Monasukatri
Now moving on in the sports news. Manipur Football Club MFC Pune has launched a football academy in Pune's force playing fields, Banir, with the aim to nurture football talent from beginners to advanced players. Manipur Football Club was founded in October 7, 2015, with the goal of uniting football lovers from Manipur. According to founding member of the club, Sanjoy Yurimbam, the launch of MFC Pune Academy was made possible through the unwavering support of MFC's members and well-wishers, including Arjuna and Padma Shri awardee and former captain of the India football team Bembem Devi, actor Randeep Huda, former Indian national football player M. Gauramangi, footballer Boris Singh and Chinglinsana Udanta. The academy will provide structured training sessions and weekend matches with AFC, AIFF certified coaches to guide the players. And in the weather report, according to ICAR Regional Center Lfield Park, state's maximum temperature was recorded at 30.5 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 22 degrees Celsius. The maximum relative humidity was measured to be 92% in the morning and 62% in the evening. Meanwhile, IMD has issued yellow alert for HEMABATI, Tamenglong, Ukhrul, Kamjong, Tengnopal and Chandel and predicted thunderstorm accompanied with lightning and rainfall at isolated places of these districts in the next 48 hours. Now, before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Rajya Sabha returns Manipur Appropriation Bill 2025 and Manipur Goods and Services Tax Amendment Bill 2025 to Lok Sabha amid opposition protests over SIR issue. MP Sajjab Laishram urges Centre to detect, identify and deport illegal Myanmar and Bangladesh nationals from Manipur before census and delimitation. High Court of Manipur takes sumo cognizance of worsening road conditions across the state, registering public interest litigation titled Monitoring of Road Conditions in the State of Manipur. Imagi Mera convenor TH Sujata alleges central government's approval for construction of German Road and Tiger Road clearly reflects stance in favouring cookies. Maheshwar Thongnaujam writes to Union Minister of State for Social Justice and Empowerment Ramdas Athawale regarding non-disbursement of funds under PMJAY to hospitals in Manipur. And All Manipur Kidney Transplant Patients Welfare Association appeals for clearance of pending PMJAY dues to prevent suspension of scheme in private hospitals from August 16. Now that's all we have for today's Primetime English News. Thank you for watching SKTV. Keep watching for more news and updates. Have a good night.